7 10 out of 10 designer fragrances. Number 7, Mercedes-Benz Club Black. This is an affordable, bright, ambery vanilla fragrance. There are not many designer fragrances in the men's category that focus on vanilla as the main note, but Mercedes-Benz Club Black is one of them. This is affordable. I think I paid around £40 for 100ml, and I'm not sure if this is discontinued or not. Sometimes it comes back into stock on online shops like Notino, and then sometimes it's out of stock. But if you can find this for around £45, £50, something around that price point, I think this is really great. It's a really good introduction to vanilla fragrances for a man, and it's fantastic. Number 6 is SPICEBOMB Infrared Eau de Parfum. This is the new release from SPICEBOMB. This is so resinous, it's so warming, it's so spicy, it's a beautiful fragrance. I could have chosen SPICEBOMB Extreme to go in here as a 10 out of 10 fragrance, but to be honest, this is much less played out, it's less popular because it's a new fragrance, and to be honest, I actually think it's more interesting. This could be the best designer fragrance release of this year. I think this is a must try. I find it so interesting, it's so well blended, and it's one of those fragrances I smell and I knew instantly it's going to be a hit. Number 5, another new release, this time from Mao. This is Mao Elixir. Now, as we come into the colder months, I think this is going to be on the top of every reviewer's autumn and winter list. I love this. I think it's a fantastic release by Jean-Paul Gaultier. This was love at first sniff for me. It's such a nice blend, and I love the inclusion of honey and tobacco in here. So you have the old school Mao DNA, you have the lavender, you have the mint, you have the sweetness from tonka bean, but then you've also got this stronger tobacco note mixed with a beautiful sweet honey. This is beautiful, and it's a fantastic release, and for that reason it's a 10 out of 10. Number 4 from Gucci. This is Gucci Intense Oud, one of the highest quality designer fragrances that you can buy. I believe Notino are currently running a discount on this right now, and you can pick this up for under £80, and let me tell you, that is an absolute bargain for this fragrance. Firstly, because it's such high quality, but secondly, this is not a fragrance you're going to wear all the time. So once you own a bottle of this, you're probably going to own it for years, because it's not going to be a fragrance you're going to want to wear to every occasion. For me, it's a formal fragrance, and a formal fragrance only. I wouldn't wear this in a casual setting. I wouldn't wear it on a date night. I wouldn't wear it to the office, only because I'm worried that people would be offended by this. This is very ambery, it's leathery, it's smoky and woody. You have a beautiful smoky oud note in here, and like I said, it's challenging and it's a head turner, so be careful when you wear this. But if you are a fragrance lover, I really recommend having this in your collection. It's a 10 out of 10 fragrance, Gucci Intense Oud. Down to the last 3, of course, these are heavy hitters, and these are all fantastic fragrances. Number 3, Dior Homme Parfum. This could also be number 1. All of these could be number 1 because they are fantastic fragrances. This is one of the best designer fragrances ever released. This is the best formal fragrance I've got in my collection. This is so high quality, it could be a £300 niche fragrance. It focuses on the note of iris, it has leather, it has rose, but it also has a bright mandarin orange note in the opening. You've got light fruity notes mixed with dark notes in this absolute perfection of an iris men's fragrance. This is a 10 out of 10. This is a must try if you're into your fragrances. Last 2, the best leather fragrance on the market from Tom Ford, Ombre leather. No one does leather fragrances like Tom Ford does. Now, on the base of it, this is actually quite a simple fragrance. It's not overly complex. It doesn't change too much on your skin. It's actually quite linear. This is leather, this is white florals, it's cardamom. So you get a spiciness, you get a white floral touch, and you get this beautiful, smooth, relatively easy to wear leather. Leather can be a challenging fragrance note, but Tom Ford do leather like no one else, and it's easy to wear, it's smooth, it's charismatic, and it just smells ultra high quality and expensive. You can wear this to actually a lot of different occasions, and I think it's one of those fragrances that people smell on you and instantly they'll garner respect for you for wearing this. 10 out of 10 fragrance, and the best leather fragrance on the market. Now finally, number 1, this might be a bit of a subjective opinion, this might not be everyone's favorite fragrance. I personally think this is the best designer fragrance on the market, Fahrenheit Le Parfum. Now, I love the original Fahrenheit, but I think it can be a little bit old school. It might not suit everybody, and it's not a fragrance that everybody wants to wear. But Fahrenheit Le Parfum is much more modern. It adds a booziness and sweet vanilla character to the original Fahrenheit, so you still have the original Fahrenheit with that gasoline note in here, but it's toned right down. It doesn't smell like gasoline exactly, but you do get that hint of it in here. You also get a beautiful suede note. You also get a lovely smooth rum with a sweet vanilla. This is a fantastic fragrance. It projects really well off my skin. I spray this on and I constantly smell it throughout the day. It really encapsulates you in this scent bubble, and I just think it smells ultra high quality and expensive, and to be honest, I don't think you can get better than this. Fahrenheit Le Parfum is my number 1 10 out of 10 fragrance, but all of these fragrances we've looked at today are 10 10 out of 10 in their own right. Now let me know, what's your favorite 10 out of 10 fragrance?